I let it take its course, so let me cross you up, it's almost time to say it loud. Last summer I was just another person in the crowd. Now I'm losing sight of greatness and I'm laughing while they hating. There's no need to chase the crown, cause it's already been taken, gone.
Yo, what's going on, everybody? It is Straight Outta Boston here, aka the King of Boston, and today we have the first episode of my new MyCAREER series on NBA 2K13, featuring my athletic shooting guard, Tragic Bronson. Now, a couple of you guys are probably wondering why I named him Tragic Bronson. It's a little bit of a peculiar name, but anyway, here is where that name comes from.
Number 3, my favorite player, JaVale McGee. He thinks he's a point guard, but he's more like Tragic Bronson, not Magic Johnson. Tragic Bronson.
Anyway, so if you guys are wondering where that comes from exactly, that is from a little segment that they used to do on the TNT post-game show after the Thursday night basketball games. It's called Shaq'd and a Fool. You know Shaq, obviously, Shaquille O'Neal. He worked for TNT this past year, and they did a little segment where he kind of made fun of the week's plays or whatever. It was pretty funny, I thought. And it's just something that me and my friends say or whatever when we play pickup in the gym. If, someone makes a bad pass, and one of my really funny friends will say, like, oh, Tragic Bronson. I don't know. It's just something funny that, at least it's funny in my opinion, but you guys probably thought I was really stupid for making my guy that name, but whatever, who cares? Anyway, so I'm speeding up this right here just so that you guys don't have to sit through me looking at my shot and stuff, but you can pause the video at any point if you want to, see what jump shot I used. I think I bought a jump shot immediately after the rookie showcase just because the jump shots are so cheap in this game. And if you look in the bottom right hand corner, I do have 2600 VC saved up just from online games I've been playing for the past couple days before I created this. And if you did notice, I made his birthday October 4th because that was the day that I did create this MyCAREER. Now I apologize that this video has not come out until Sunday, which I believe is October 8th, I believe. Should be the 7th. The 7th. Anyway. So I apologize for, this being a little bit late. My original plan was to wait for the rosters to come out, but when I found out that the preseason rosters weren't going to come out until later next week, I just decided I really wanted to get this started. And, whatever, it's MyCAREER. The rosters aren't the biggest deal. They're more important for something like association. But I'm thinking that I'm going to wait until the regular season rosters come out for my association, just so I can get the best rosters possible. I might even look for some rosters on 2K Share. We'll see. Not really 100% sure yet, but I'm thinking that's what I'm going to do, just to keep the rosters really nice and, exactly what they're going to be in the regular season. As for MyCAREER, whatever. I mean, it's not a big deal if Darko Milicic is on the Celtics or something like that, I think we'll live, or Marquise Teague is on the Bulls, stuff like that. That's not the biggest deal in MyCAREER, because MyCAREER is really more focused on you and your player and your team, but anyway, you can see we're getting the rookie showcase started out with a nice jump shot there from Tragic Bronson. The athletic shooting guard showing his range, wanting to show the scouts that he can shoot the ball, and here we're driving, going up with the right-handed layup, really nice right-handed layup. There we go, up 6-0 already. It's a really good start for the elites. Getting the ball in the quarter. We're calling for the pick. I love the new pick and roll in this game. It's so much better than 2K12s, and I like how you can call for a pick and roll or a pick and slip or a pick and pop. It's just really, really nice. Or pick and fade, I guess they call it in this game. I call it pick and pop. But anyway, Bronson is going to pull up there. Can't find anything. He's actually going to end up committing a turnover there. Something I really have to work on as we head into my NBA career. I had a lot of turnovers this game, as you'll see in the end. But anyway, Myers is going to pull up. He's not going to be able to convert. We're going to grab the rebound, run the break, as we always do. And now we're going to throw it to Barnes. Barnes has nothing going. We get at the top of the key, pump fake, do a little step back, crossing over, trying to use this new control stick, which I really like. And we're going to actually end up dishing it off to John Henson. He's going to throw it back out to Kendall Marshall, but we get the ball back, pump fake, and we're going to go in for the slam. Look at that, hanging on the rim. Really nice dunk there by Tragic Bronson, as you can see. Aha! And if you guys are wondering why he had the headband on, I did buy that with my VC, because I know a lot of people think that you can't wear stuff in the rookie showcase, but all you have to do is, if you buy stuff from the My Player closet and you can equip it, if you go to the My Player store and you buy a headband or something, you go to the My Player closet and you go to game day and you can equip it, and so that's how I had the headband on. A lot of people don't realize you can do that, but anyway, that's besides the point. So we're doing the spin move there, getting that nice spin layup, and we're having a really fast start to this game. 8 points already on 44% field goal percentage. Not too bad. My goal is always to hang around 45 to 50% at the minimum. But, sometimes I like to force up too many shots. Anyway, we're dishing out to Anthony Davis. We get another assist. One thing I really like to do in MyCAREER is I like to go for assists and rebounds, especially when I use the athletic shooting guard position, because when you do start out as athletic, you really obviously don't have the best shooting ability or the best scoring ability in general. So you know, you got to rely on assists sometimes or rebounds to get that teammate grade up, to get those, you know, skill points or VC or whatever, you know, whatever game it is. But anyway, like I said, I like to go for assists and rebounds as well as scoring points. I really don't like being the type of guy that scores like 40 points, 2 rebounds, and 2 assists. I'd much rather average like 20, 8, and 8. I mean, that's always really what I like to do. I like to keep my stats realistic. I don't really like scoring 40 points a game, but look at that dunk right there, doing the little kind of like sprinting crossover or whatever, and just dunking on like 2 guys right there, it looked like. But that was just a really nice play, showing off that athleticism that the NBA scouts are going to be looking for as we get drafted. That's really our strong suit, being an athletic shooting guard. But anyway, you see we make the free throw there. And something I noticed in NBA 2K13 is that there are no timers on your free throws, so it's pretty hard to tell what difficulty players are playing on. But I can promise you guys I'm going to be playing on Superstar difficulty to start out, and eventually I might bump it up to Hall of Fame. I was expecting to kind of play Superstar for the first, you know, month or so, and then bump it up to Hall of Fame, just because I played on Hall of Fame in NBA 2K12. However, I'm just kind of struggling with the game for now a little bit, so I'm going to wait and just make sure I get a hold of this game, you know, find out what works, what doesn't work before I, you know, bump it up to Hall of Fame, really challenge myself there. But Superstar is still a pretty big challenge for me, and it provides pretty realistic games, so I think you guys will be happy with that. And anyway, here, after we got that assist there to Anthony Davis, we're going to get the goaltending call there, so that gives us 17 points on the game already. Only 2 rebounds and 4 assists, so we're going to still be looking to get those up. Trying to show the scouts that we can be pretty much like a Monte Ellis type, getting about 6 or 7 assists a game, just like Monte does, which is crazy for a guy who plays shooting guard, even though he's really a combo guard. But you could also compare him to LeBron, but I'm trying to keep the comparisons similar just because, you know, shooting guard, whereas LeBron's kind of a small forward. But that's besides the point. Here, running the pick and roll with Anthony Davis. Like I said before, I love the pick and roll in this game. It is so good. And as for one of my signature skills, I am considering getting the dimer signature skill, just that you can make those pinpoint passes. One of my friends, the Burns, played with it in my blacktop mode, my career blacktop, whatever you want to call it, my player blacktop, I should say. And you know, he runs the point guard on our team. I run the small forward, and our friend Jake Neverman runs the shooting guard. And what we you know, what we pretty much do is just kind of ISO, and then just, I mean, it's whatever. It's not really a big deal, but anyway, he gets a lot of assists, and when he bought that dimer signature skill, he was making pinpoint passes. It was awesome. And I don't know, I might consider it to try and get, you know, some better passes. But one of signature skill that I know I'm going to be getting is the lockdown defender, just because that is just so good. It's so necessary. I mean, you really, you know, when you're in the NBA, you want to be able to shut down your opponent. It's really going to help you win games if you can neutralize, you know, whoever the other shooting guard is. And it will also help your performance a little bit, because they do match you up. As part of your performance, they match you up. They see how you matched up against, you know, the people playing at the, you know, position on the other team that you were playing. So essentially, like if I was playing the Heat or something, I would be matched up against like D Wade and Ray Allen, and I don't know, I guess James Jones is a small forward, but whatever, it's besides the point. So you guys know what I mean. So the lockdown defender is really important. I suggest everyone get it, even though it's pretty expensive, but it's definitely going to be worth it when I do purchase it with my VC. So here we're getting the steal, and we're trying to run the 2-on-1 fast break, and I tried to lead Harrison Barnes to the alley-oop, but it just did not work. It didn't have a high enough pass rating. But anyway, so you're going to be seeing a lot of my career videos this week. I'm going to try and post my career on probably like Tuesdays and Saturdays until I start my association up. Something like that, kind of replacing the slot left open by the Jeff Samardzija Connected Career Mode. But because I have a 4-day weekend this weekend, I'm going to be having a lot of time to edit down videos, record. So you might be seeing my career videos like 3 or 4 times this week. It's going to be really good. Really get into this series a little bit, because I know I'm a little bit behind everyone else. Because my original plan was to wait, but I've decided since then, obviously, to, you know, go forth and make my career, and I'm really happy. I love this game mode so far. It's so much fun. If you guys have not gotten 2K13 yet, or if you are on the fence about getting it, and, you know, even if you didn't like NBA 2K12, maybe you liked NBA 2K11 a little bit, but even if, you know, 2K12 was your first 2K game and you didn't really like it, I would just suggest renting this game at least. It's so much better. I really like it. But anyway, there are some parts that I don't like about it, and I might explain those in like a rant video or something like that, but that is besides the point. So this video is going to wrap up right around here. You can see just some little post-game cutscenes. But anyway, I do leave you with my stats from the Rookie Showcase at the end of this video. So anyway, like I said, I'm really enjoying NBA 2K13. I hope you guys are excited for this series. Athletic shooting guard, Tragic Bronson. I really love the shooting guard position. I originally was going to do it because a lot of people, you know, usually don't do shooting guards, but it seems like there's a lot of shooting guards going around from people that I'm subscribed to on YouTube. However, you know, it's my favorite position, and it's just my thing. I love shooting guard. It's my best position. But anyway, let's get wrap up this video. Hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks for watching. I'm out. Peace.